Thank you, Honorable the Minister of Finance.
Order, Speaker. On a point of order, Speaker.
Order, Honorable Member. I will ask the Minister to take a seat first. There are two members. Honorable Mautre, there's the first member who raised his hand is Honorable Manye. I'll recognize you after him. Thank you. Honorable Manye, what's the point of order?
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, for us as the MK Party, we are asking purely based on the values of Ubuntu that on the 19th of February we're here to listen to the budget speech, which didn't happen. We think that the minister will be within the values and the realm of Ubuntu for him to apologize to this House for making us come here for nothing, and must also apologize to the people of South Africa, which we represent here, that that day did not happen. So we're asking that that apology must happen. And also, Speaker, we also want to ask the minister to take this House into his confidence to say what exactly caused him not to table the budget speech on the 19th. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Mautre. Minister, you can take your seat. Minister, you can take your seat. I'll recognize the EFF. Yes,
Thank
Honorable
you,
Member.
Speaker. Speaker, I was looking at the time when you sat on that chair. It was exactly 3 minutes past 2. The House sitting is scheduled to start at 2. So, Speaker, you were late. All of us were here. The honorable thing for you to have done was to apologize for coming late and explain why you actually came late. So please, we request you to apologize for coming late and tell the country why you arrived late in this sitting that you have called yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, honorable members. We have noted both your requests as well as your comments. I want to remind honorable members that during the sitting on the 19th, we never proceeded to be the sitting. We gave an opportunities for parties to express themselves. Members of the executive were here, the leader of government business were here, and I'm sure the minister in presenting the budget have noted the concerns that have been raised then and have noted the concerns as they have been raised now. And I will leave it to the minister to then deal with the matter. Secondly, Honorable Mautre, indeed, we start at 2. Oh, yes, sir? Okay, can you allow me to assist the minister? Well, let's not do what we usually not do in this House. We have decorum, we respect one another, and we allow the speaker to do what she has to do. Indeed, we're supposed to start at 3. We started. Okay. On Wednesdays, we usually start at 3, but today, because of the presentation of the budget, we started 2. We do apologize because there were a bit of, people here on the aisle, which the Sergeant at Arms was trying to remove. I was here before 2 p.m. But we do apologize that we did not start exactly on the time as you requested. And all of us know that last time we had a not so kind dress rehearsal for a budget which will now be presented, but we are now asking the Minister of Finance.
The 2025 budget review and this 2025 budget speech. Just on a lighter note, Madam Speaker, let me first, before going on that lighter note, take the point raised by Honorable Manye. And indeed, it was an inconvenience for this Parliament and the people of South Africa. And indeed, we owe this Parliament an apology. And we owe the people of South Africa an apology. No doubt about that. We didn't like the postponement. But on a lighter note, I saw on social media something that said this budget is postponed until my favorite club wins. That is Kaizer Chiefs. In cabinet, when I made this point, Dr. Ramkhopa wrote me a piece of note and said, "Yo, this budget will never be tabled." And Honorable Gigawa said, "Hey, these people are putting the country in crisis because this budget will never be tabled." Now, let me go back to the postponement, as I've apologized. Go back to the postponement and say the postponement of the tabling of the budget 3 weeks ago was a regrettable, but perhaps an understandable feature of multi-party governance. It is also a sign of some of the difficulties associated with a multi-party democracy. But what is positive is that the delay has stimulated an unprecedented level of public debate about the difficult policy trade-offs we as a nation face. A vital debate about which policies to fund and how to fund them, about which priorities to pursue now and which ones we may need to delay in the context of unlimited resources. As much as the debate has been dominated by the proposed increase to value-added tax, the bigger debate must be about how we grow the economy for the benefit of all South Africans. A bigger, faster-growing economy and the larger fiscal resources that comes with it would give us more fiscal room to meet more of our developmental goals. But the truth is that our economy has stagnated for over a decade. In that time, GDP growth has averaged less than 2%, far below the level required to meet our expanding list of needs. In 2024, the economy grew by only 0.6%. Over the medium term, GDP growth is projected to average 1.8%. To meet our